All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to Dan's Trades. Appreciate you coming back here. As always, none of this is financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This is purely for entertainment and educational purposes. And today is Leap Day, so happy Leap Day 2/29/24. Had a couple scalps yesterday, as we saw, looking at the 15-minute chart here. Back into my scalper mode. We'll just look high level here. So last night we went to bed. It was kind of looking like this. We drew out the liquidity levels, buy sides above, sell sides below, 4 hour, 1 hours, relative equal highs, and we saw we had a news event as the embargo lifted at 8:30 and a massive move ups. I was kind of looking to see if it happened at London, so I had this mapped out as I went to bed. I threw this on there. I was looking, there was a 1 hour fair value gap. And there's also a 15-minute one here, it looks like. That was inside of it on the H1. So let's look at that real quick. There it is. So we're looking at this guy. Had drawn out. So that's that one right here. Is the 1 hour. So I was looking to see it. Just threw this on there. It's like maybe I'll watch some trades, but I didn't take anything overnight. Woke up to the news event coming out, saw this coming in and said, yep, that's a big move there. So let's wait for some action after that. So dropped on into a 5-minute. Did not want to hold positions. Yeah, it'd be a great move. I saw some traders in the groups that I work with took that. Phenomenal. But if you don't know exactly what you're doing, that could go against you the wrong way. So I do not trade in front of major news events. I trade after them. And as we heard most recently, if you didn't catch it, I'm hunting for 5 handles to get in and out. And on a 1-minute chart. So we watched the launch come. Didn't want to take any re-enters. I wasn't actually in front of the charts. I was just letting it play out. Just looking back in hindsight, I see there's a nice institutional order fill entry drill right here. Beautiful little move on a tiny pullback. If anybody was watching live, you could have grabbed that. Huge move back up. But I see right there on this tiny down candle, then it just touches it. So there's a fair value gap. There's actually not even a fair value gap, excuse me. So never mind. We'll go to 5, or the open here. 1 minute on the open. Just watching price action to see what we get. Small volume imbalance here. That was a nice potential trade, but I didn't like it at the time because right at the bottom here of this Judas swing up, I threw the fib on there, marking the high and the low of this. We have relative equal lows right here. So I was just tape reading because very well easily we could come and get it. So if you're looking at it like this, yes, there was a tiny fair value gap here. There's a volume imbalance right here, which I was looking to potentially trigger off of right there, which did play out. But this I was tape reading. I didn't take it because of, again, these relative equal lows looked like it was going to target, could have easily turned right there. So I tape read it, put the long tool on there, 5-point target, 2-point stop, and actually that did play out perfectly right into the 950 macro. We see this small box right here is showing the macro that's running, and price hit it right there, actually right here. And if it didn't fill there, it definitely would have filled there because it got 1 tick above the 5-point target. So beautiful entry there on the volume imbalance. Beautiful exit right before the drop down. So another great reason why I like to target 5-point moves. No reason to sit through longer than you need. No reason to get wrecked. Take a stop here. And then we had the drop, which happened to drop right into this fair value gap that formed on the rally up. Watch price drop below it, came down, tapped this order block, down close candle in the middle of this rally. We see if I hold it right over there, Look at the wick down here. Reacted off of that nicely. Closed back above 1 minute fair value gap, very important. So then we're just looking to see, do we get any displacement? We see a swing high here, came back and tapped. And then, since price got above, some relative equal highs sitting here. Fair value gap was formed right here. We'll just draw it in so we can see it. Bearish fair value gap. So that's good target. So I was watching, threw the orders on right there to enter. One of the most beautiful trades I've done recently. And in case you're curious, we'll throw on the executions. 50.89, right on the top of the fair value gap. 50.94, right at my 5-point target. Beautiful. Not even in a macro. So that was my trade for the day. Tape read that one. Beautiful. Executed on this one. 5 points. Beautiful. Done for the day. Continue to watch a little bit. Next macro runs. Looks like that was an accumulation macro, getting ready for a short. Because then the market absolutely dumped right after. AM session's over, so now it's between AM and lunch. We see the lunch session is just starting right now. And there was a big dump down. Very interesting to see. Look at where it dropped down to. Big fair value gap. Let's see if I draw this in. Pull it over. That's bullish. Taps consequent encroachment. Rallies right back up. Boom. Didn't take a trade there. I was done here. But that's a great move right there too. But long story short, have a plan, take your plan, execute on the plan, and get in and get out. 5 handles a day will pay the bills. I'm telling you. I'm telling myself. Video journaling, you name it. So there's the business there. And I'm not even gonna, the dollars don't matter. So I'm not even gonna show profits anymore. It's just gonna be units. So that was a nice 5-unit trade there. Yeah, I bought one and sold one only, so you do the math. But that's all we're looking for is units. Hope that helps you. Got a work trip coming up this weekend, so I won't be trading until next week again. So have a great weekend. Until next time, never forget, tomorrow is promised for none of us. Live for today. Take care, guys.